Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the secrets buried in Wall Street's most important documents. Franklin Resources, or Franklin Templeton, as many investors know them better, has just released their latest quarterly report, and let's just say it's got some interesting tidbits about their performance in the third quarter. Before we dive in, make sure you're subscribed for more unfiltered financial insights, and if you want to chat with us and other finance enthusiasts, join our Discord community, linked right down below. Alright, so we're looking at a Form 8K from Franklin Resources, Inc., filed on August 1st, 2025. This is essentially their way of telling the world what happened in their third fiscal quarter, which ended June 30th, 2025. Think of it as a postcard from the company to its investors, highlighting the key financial news. The date on this report tells us the information is fresh off the press from the very beginning of August. This is when they announced their financial results, giving us a look at how they performed in the months leading up to that. Now, Franklin Resources, or Franklin Templeton as they're known, is a pretty big name in the investment world. They manage a ton of money for people all around the globe, offering everything from mutual funds to ETFs and other investment services. Their stock, traded under the ticker symbol BEN, is a staple for many portfolios. The main reason Franklin is filing this form is to share their results of operations and financial condition. This means they're telling everyone how much money they made, how much they spent, and generally how the company is doing financially. It's all about their performance during the third fiscal quarter that wrapped up on June 30th. The meat of this report is really in this press release they attached. This is where they spell out the numbers. So they announced their financial results for the third fiscal quarter ending June 30th, 2025. This is the official announcement of their performance, and investors really tune in for this kind of information. It gives them a snapshot of the company's health and earning power. Beyond just the press release, they also mentioned that they posted a third quarter earnings commentary on their website. This is a good sign that they're being transparent and providing extra details for investors who want to dig a little deeper. It's about making sure everyone, big or small, gets the same information at the same time, which is what Regulation FD is all about. Now, while this report itself doesn't contain the detailed financial tables that might be in a 10Q or 10K, it points us to where that information lives. The press release it references, which we can't see directly here, but is described as Exhibit 9911, is where the actual numbers would be. Typically, these press releases would highlight key financial metrics like revenue, profits, assets under management, and how those figures have changed compared to previous periods. Think about it this way. When an investment firm like Franklin Templeton reports its earnings, people want to know if they're bringing in more money from management fees, if their investment strategies are performing well, and if more clients are entrusting them with their assets. Are more people putting money into their funds or taking it out? How is the overall market environment affecting their business? For a company like Franklin Templeton, their product is investment management, so their revenue is largely tied to the total assets they manage and the fees they charge on those assets. If markets are doing well and people are investing, Franklin Templeton usually benefits. Conversely, if markets are down or unstable, investors might pull money out, which directly impacts Franklin's revenue. So even though we don't have the spreadsheets here, this filing confirms that the information has been released. It's the starting pistol for investors to go and find those details. We'd be looking for things like their earnings per share, which is a key metric for profitability, and their assets under management, which is the lifeblood of their business. We'd also want to see if their revenues are growing or shrinking, and what the trend is in their operating expenses. Are they investing more in new technologies or strategies, or are they cutting costs? All of these factors paint a picture of the company's overall financial health and its prospects for the future. This last exhibit, the cover page interactive data file, is a digital component. It means the report is accessible in a machine-readable format, which is crucial for financial data analysis and for regulatory compliance in today's digital world. It ensures the information is structured in a way that software can easily process and understand, making it easier for analysts and investors to work with the data. Now let's talk about what this all means. Franklin Resources is in the business of helping people grow their money. So what we really care about is how well they're doing that and how that translates into their own financial success. This report is a checkpoint. It tells us whether they're on track, ahead of the game, or facing challenges. If their assets under management are growing, it suggests they're attracting new clients, or existing clients are seeing good returns and adding more money. if their expenses are under control and their revenues are rising, it often means they're a healthy growing company. Conversely, if assets under management are growing, it suggests they're attracting new clients or existing clients are seeing good returns and adding more money. If their expenses are under control and their revenues are rising, it often means they're a healthy growing company. Conversely, if assets under management are shrinking or if they're not making much profit, it's a signal that they might be struggling or that the market is tough. For Franklin Templeton specifically, we'd be keen to see how their various investment strategies are performing. Are their actively managed funds outperforming their benchmarks, or are passive index funds eating into their market share? This is a big question for many traditional asset managers today. The trend towards lower cost passive investing is a significant challenge industry-wide, and how Franklin is navigating that is a key part of their story. This report, through the press release it references, would be the place to get clues on that. Are they adapting their product offerings? Are they innovating, or are they relying on their established reputation? Looking at the signatures, we see Matthew Nichols, who holds a pretty important position as Executive Vice President, Chief Financial Officer and Chief Operating Officer. Him signing off on this means he's personally attesting to the accuracy of the information being reported. Likewise, Lindsay H. Oshita, the Chief Accounting Officer, also signs, indicating that the accounting practices are sound. These are the people responsible for making sure the company's financial house is in order. When these key financial officers sign off, it lends a level of credibility to the reported results. It shows there's accountability at the top for the financial health and reporting of Franklin Resources. In my view, Franklin Resources, like many in the asset management industry, is navigating a landscape of intense competition and evolving investor preferences. They have a strong legacy and a vast global presence, which are significant advantages. However, the ongoing shift toward passive investing and the pressure on fees mean they have to continuously prove their value. This quarterly filing, even in its summary form, is an indicator of how they are doing in that evolving market. If the referenced press release shows growth in their key financial metrics, it suggests they are successfully adapting and competing. If not, it could signal that they are facing headwinds that require strategic adjustments. Understanding their success here means looking at how they manage their costs, how effectively they are attracting and retaining assets, and how well their investment products are performing in the market. It's a constant balancing act in the investment world. What's your take on Franklin Resources' latest performance report? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, and remember to subscribe for more exclusive insights into the financials that shape our world. Also, don't forget to join our Discord community linked in the description. It's a great place to continue the conversation. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next Decode.